Good day and welcome to another episode of Regional Review. I'm Kenya Kamboe, the Namibia Media Holdings correspondent in the Northeastern regions. On today's show, we'll be giving you highlights of events that unfolded in the Northeastern regions over the past month. In history, today is Parents' Day, so check out the next video.
My.NA Property Show provides viewers with the best in-class content, engaging interviews, as well as a showcase of the latest property-related products and services. If you would like to feature your brand or your campaign on this platform, contact My.NA at synergy.com.na. My.NA Properties, more than just a roof over your head.
After 8 years of being without a traditional chief, the Vasambio community in Kavango East region this month witnessed the designation of Hompa Sophia Munjebwe Kanyetu as the new head of the tribe. Kanyetu succeeds the late Angelina Matumbo Ribebe, who died in June 2015. Among the key dignitaries who attended the event were Prime Minister Sarah Kuhongolo Amadila, Works and Transport Minister John Mutorwa, Deputy Minister of Urban and Rural Development Natalia Huahoses, Information, Communication and Technology Minister Pia Mushalenga, as well as Hompa of the Ambukushu tribe, Urban Monica Bambo. The event was filled with cultural performances, various speakers expressing their joy on the designation of Kanyetu, while others simply could not contain the joy as ululations galore. Seated on her throne chair, a quiet and smiling Kanyetu had to absorb all the praises from both the community and government, who wished her reign as the Vasambio chief to be a success.
I therefore commend this community that it has finally agreed on the successor to the late Hompa, as a result of which we are today celebrating the designation of Hompa Sophia Munjebwe Kanyetu. As we practice our cultural values as a cultural diverse nation, it is important that we as Namibians appreciate and embrace one another. This is not only important for unity, but it also enables us to optimize the benefits that come with diversity. For diversity is indeed an asset, a valuable resource which, when fully harnessed, can propel our country and our nation to development and prosperity. Our meeting here today is a diverse stakeholdership, from government to business, traditional authorities, and individual community members, is a reflection of our sense of belonging with one another. This spirit of unity should continue to characterize our relationships as we each seek to contribute our part to the efforts to develop our country. The government is committed to continue working with the traditional authorities in Namibia. We shall continue to strengthen the support that we provide to traditional authorities in order to enable them to optimally play their role in serving our communities and promoting the development of our country. This support that we provide includes continuing to strengthen the resourcing of the community courts to enable them to operate optimally, as well as promoting the sharing of our communities in the natural resources that our country is endowed with, such as wildlife through community conservancies and other resources such as fish through the allocation of fish quotas to the traditional leaders company. It also includes support to community development initiatives through the Environmental Investment Fund to ensure, again, that our communities directly benefit from the resources that our country is endowed with. The government is also committed to work with communities to address the problem of wildlife-human conflicts, which cause loss of lives and properties in many of our communities. The conclusions of the recently held National Conference on Wildlife-Human Conflict is receiving priority attention of our government, with the action plan for its implementation already approved by Cabinet. We look forward to cooperation with traditional communities as we implement the agreed actions under the Implementation Action Plan. We also hope to continue receiving the support of all communities in conserving and sustainably managing our environmental resources for the benefit of not only the current, but also future generations of Namibians. I wish to thank the traditional authorities for their invaluable service to our communities and for supporting and complementing our government's efforts to save our people, including during the period that our country was dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic.
Sunset News is a daily news show focusing on national headlines as well as international news. If you'd like to feature your brand or campaign on this platform, please contact sunset@synergy.com.na. Sunset News. Don't end your day without us.
Physically challenged children, mostly from poor backgrounds in the two Kavango regions, are left to suffer in their homes as their families cannot afford to buy them a wheelchair nor take them to another region where special schools exist in order to get educated. This month, 13-year-old Mushongo Makanga from Runjarara village in Kavango East region was all smiles when he received a wheelchair donated by the Republican Party after his situation was shared on social media platforms. However, for the past 13 years, Makanga had to rely on his mother, Maria, and his siblings to help him maneuver around because his legs won't allow him to. Makanga needs assistance even if he has to use the toilet. He was born with a disability which affected his legs and part of his arms. While other children would be running around the homestead, all Makanga can do is look at them as he cannot join on the fun. To make matters worse, he is unable to engage with others properly simply because he never attended school. Makanga's situation is that of many children in either Kavango East or Kavango West who were born with disability and are left to suffer at home. In other regions, there do exist special schools, while it remains a dream for hundreds, if not thousands, of disabled children in the Kavango regions.
Roughly the chair costs 3,000. Cost 660. That is the cost of the goods that we brought here, and the family are excited and they are happy, and they warmly receive it with a great hand.
Straight Talk is a debate competition for high school learners and a spelling competition for primary school learners, mostly focusing on current affairs among the youth. Contact Zone at synergy.com.na to share your products and services. Straight Talk. Don't raise your voice, improve your argument.
The Rundu Vocational Training Center and electricity distributing company NORAD this month renewed their 5-year Memorandum of Understanding which aims at strengthening the relationship between the two parties. The agreement has resulted to trainees from the Vocational Training Center to secure internships while others have secured permanent jobs with NORAD.
To facilitate the cooperation and collaboration in the area of common interest to the mutual benefit of the two institutions. Over the past 13 years, two institutions have strengthened the bond and synergies, benefiting both parties in area of job placement opportunity for our students. For instance, a total number of 50 students from VPC, mostly in the electrical field, electrical general field, and office administration, were offered the job attachment by NORAD in the past 6 years since 2016 until now. Therefore, the signing of the MOU today between the two institutions reaffirms our clear joint commitment, ambition on skill development, capacity building to ensure that we produce superior human resources who are competent and ready to enter the global workforce. Additionally, the signing of this MOU is a huge incentive for both NORAD and RUNU VTC, as it aims to strengthen our collaboration, mainly in the area of meaningful exchange between education, research and development, and practice with regard to a regular job attachment and internship program for suitable students at any field of study that require internship in NORAD for the period of at least 6 months, except to those ones that would require compulsory field that might take longer than 6 months. NORAD may also assist the RVTC through sponsorship to assist with equipping training workshops, meaning what transformer and other things. We can always give it to the VTC so that they know what the breakers.
Tourismus Namibia is a weekly tourism show that brings you the latest news in the tourism industry and topics related to that. If you would like to feature your brand or campaign on this platform, contact tourismus@synergy.com.na for news and advertising related queries. Tourismus, bring the world to Namibia.
In terms of the Kavango Super Cup 2023 edition, just tell us what can the public expect?
Alright, the public must expect bigger and better, as this year's third edition is bigger and better. We are going to start with the marathon that is on the 22nd of July, and then that is on Saturday. So marathon includes two things, that is 5 kilometers and 10 kilometers. And then for 5 kilometers, winning prizes are 1.250, that is for the first place. And then for 10 kilometers, that is 2.5. So the money is so there, and it's like free of charge. They say when the people come in, they pay just $100 and $200, then they get these amazing winning prizes. And then we also have on the 27th to the 30th of July, we are going to start with the women's soccer, female volleyball, and as well as the male volleyball as well. That will take place from the 27th to the 30th of July. And the teams they register, the teams are there, they are ready to start. And the winning prizes for volleyball, female volleyball, that is at 10,000 Namibian dollars, and then for male volleyball it's 15,000 Namibian dollars, and then for female soccer it's also 10,000 Namibian dollars. And we have teams from Zambia, Angola, and Botswana as well. So it's not only teams from Namibia, but we also have teams from outside the country. So then we are going to also have the music festival. music festival, we have so many local artists in Rindu that are going to showcase their talent. So we are looking forward to that. And after the music festival, that's when we are going to have the main tournament, that is the male soccer tournament and netball. Male soccer tournament is going to kick off from this 2nd to the 7th of August, that is 2023 this year. So with male soccer, winning prizes, first place is 30,000 Namibian dollars, and then with netball is 15,000 Namibian dollars. So also with the male and the netball, a lot of people are coming through from other countries as well, Botswana, Angola, and Zambia as well. So this year is bigger and better. And the public is very excited to come and join us as well, as they've been calling us. And in case other teams want to join as well, they can contact us on our social media platforms, or they can as well contact me personally on my personal number just to come and join us as well, because the due date is not yet set. But then if any team out there, they want to come through and be part of the Kavango Super Cup Festival 3rd edition, they are more than welcome.
Okay, you mostly just talked about what the public can expect. Tell us, how does a town like Rundu benefit from such an event? When you talk about the business, the youth coming from their taken away from all these social evils, just give us a brief summary in terms of how do you think the town of Rundu will benefit from this?
All right, more especially with the youth. Instead of them just being out there clubbing and things like that, they will be occupied with a lot of activities that we are going to have at the Super Cup. And then many stalls will be here, so we'll include some of the business people that will come and just sell out their stores and, you know, just sell out their business out to the public of Rindu. And Rindu at large, to say, they'll come and they are going to have fun. It's not most of the people say in Rindu it's boring, there are no activities. So Super Cup will be one of those platforms where a lot of people will come in and just have fun for themselves, not only just elders but even kids as well. So everybody is going to benefit from our Super Cup.
My name is Mundu Thomas. I am a graduate. Let me say, I come from a family of 8, where I have 7 siblings, and I am the second born. Me being the second born and the first graduate in the family, it's a really an unemployed. It's a really painful due to the fact that since I graduated in 2021. Or let me say, since I've been, when I was in my final year, that was in 2019. So I was employed as a guard, then graduated the following year, which was 2020. So graduating and being a guard, it's not really easy. It's not something that one will wish to be. So for me being a guard, I kept on being a guard since 2019, 2020, 2021. So 2021, they come a project in the location so-called Karanawa, where the community and unemployed graduate initiated a school project. So the school project ideology was put in place, and the application of the school started back somewhere in 2021 October. And 2022, I was elected as a chairperson of the school committee. Me elected as a chairperson, I carried on all the work of doing fundraising for the school and application of the consent letter. It was done by us unemployed youth and some of the community members who were part of the committee. So out of the we kept on working on this project until 2023. So 2023 January, we approached, firstly we had a meeting with the community where we're like, no, this project has been now sitting for so long, and it's not like we are too slow on it. So that was on the 13th of January. We had a meeting with the community. Out of that meeting, the community agreed that we need to see the office of the inspector, which we did the next morning on a Monday. So when we approached the inspector, we told her, we took the minute of the meeting that we had, we gave it to her, she went through. So we're tasked like, okay, so you guys, you can go back to your location or your community to say, and get statistics of the whole community, of all school-going kids from that location. That's what we did the next morning. So we took that statistic, and the statistics showed that there were 477 learners who commute from this location to various schools. So then the next morning, we took the statistic to her office. So that very morning, she told us, no, the statistic was not typed. So go back and type the statistic. We did that. We typed the statistic. We took it back to her. So upon taking the statistic to her, because the statistic showed the people, the learners which were at home, not placed, and learners which were placed already in the mainstream. So what she did, she told us with the learners that are qualified to be in grade 1 and other grades. So I'll give you a letter so that you take to Kulisuka so that those kids can be placed. That's what we did. We took it there, and the learners were placed. Then the rest of the kids, which were of the age of pre-primary, were told like, go and start with them for now until the school is approved. That's what we did. We came back. We started with the registration of the kids. Kids turned up. We registered them. Then before 15 days statistic, that was in February, on the 3rd of Feb. So we were having our learners already like at school. We started with the teaching and learning. So within that February, the inspector happened to visit the place, or the project school place. So I visited the school. We tried to engage her in some of the matter concerning the teaching and the learning resources, like where we asked her like, Miss Inspector, since we have started now, is there any type of assistance that your office or the government is willing to assist us with? So the answer was no. For now, there's no assistance that you are going to get. So you need to be on your own. Start on your own until the school is approved. Is when you get assistance from our offices or the government to say. So that's what we did throughout. We fought the whole of term 1. We used our own money, big money to start, and we carried on the teaching and learning. So in the middle of the term, we called a meeting with the community where we agreed like, let at least the community meet us halfway by contributing a voluntary contribution toward the school. So that's what we did. But out of the record that I have, it's only 4 people or parents that managed to pay for their 4 kids. So in other words, what I'm trying to say, it's like all the teaching and learning materials and the report cards that we issued at the end of term 1, it was out of our sweat, out of the little money that we saved. That's what we used. We issued the report card. This can be verified with the community members and the headman. Everyone is aware of this whole story. So that's what we did. Then what came to our shock before the school closed is the post. The school was approved, I think, back in March. So when the school was approved, what they did, they advertised the post. And we were expected to apply, not to observed or recommended to be employed, but we were told to apply just like others. So that's what we did. We applied, and the interview date was set. That was on the 26th of June. That was written, and oral on the 27th of June. So we took part in the written interview, where me speaking, I was not. I didn't qualify for the oral, and one of my colleagues. It's only one of our colleagues out of 3 volunteering teachers, it's only one that managed to attend oral. So I can't call it fair, because what was in the interview, it wasn't subject content or lower primary content that one have to teach in class.
Chill Sessions is an entertainment show that brings you the latest hit, fashion, and entertainment news. If you would like to feature your brand or campaign on this platform, contact chill@synergy.com.na. Chill Sessions, bringing art and entertainment to the people.
That was it from me today. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for another episode of Regional Review, same time next week. Enjoy the rest of the day.